keeps us hanging from the end. So we'll keep on starting the fires, thinking we'll smoke out the liars. We don't give up when we're tired. That isn't the way that I'm wired. Someday, someday, we're gonna rule the world. I know someday we're gonna rule the world. Counting down to explosion. I hear the moment approaching. Someday, someday, we're gonna rule the
And we are underway for round 2 of the Australian Online Supercar Championship. Great start there from Dane Warren. He has absolutely blitzed the field there. It's clean going through turn 1. Oh, a big moment there for one of the Synergy Sim Racing cars. Managed to keep it off the wall though.
Oh, a good big incident back in the field though. Have a look at all these cars filing down into turn 3s. We've got Burkett, big lockup. Looks like we're getting through. Okay, no, big crash.
Big cars back. Big crash at the back of the field.
That's absolutely massive.
Yeah, that is the car park. They're going to need to throw a yellow for this one, I would think.
But we are coming around to start lap number 5. We'll get the green flag in the air this time. Hopefully we won't have any technical issues and we'll be all good and settled, ready to go again.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see if Dane Warren gets that jump that he did on the start there. That was an amazing start from Warren. He, yeah, absolutely blitzed the rest of the field. Burton couldn't keep up, and he's jumped it again. Excellent start there from Warren. As soon as the safety car was in, he was off and done. Coming here into turn 1. Are we going to get through this cleanly? Big cut there from Dane Warren.
Looks like it's all fairly controlled in this entire field. Up into turn 3, single file for the front 10 or so cars, but back in the field, they're starting to see a bit of 2-wide action. Side by side. The cars of Taliantis. Taliantis has already moved his way through the field a fair bit, up into 27th. And Jordan Ross's car looks very, very second-hand. Have a look at the missing bonnet on his car. His car does not look healthy. At the front, Warren has broken away from Burton. Oh, Jordan Ross just got clipped there by Scotty McQueen and somehow has held on to it.
Yeah, he did very well to actually hold on to that. Very easily to get turned, especially, and it caused another massive pile-up as well, so he's done well to hold on to that, but that car is looking a little bit second-hand, but he's going to be circulating and he'll be trying to do that just to gain some decent points if he can just continue on.
Taliantic up into 27th from his starting position. He's plus 25 in this race already. That's an amazing effort. At the front, Burton has dropped from Warren a fair bit, already a second between first and second. Richard Hampstead, though, applying pressure to his normal teammate in Brady Myers, but obviously not on the same team in this race. But another driver that's applying pressure, another Redback Racing Team driver. Have a look at Jacob Knight, tucked right in behind Thomas Hinds, and he might be able to get a move done here in the next lap.
Yeah, I was just looking at Jacob Knight, looking very, very quick out there on track. So Thomas Hinds, one person we often talk about, can jump in any sort of car and be fast. He's under a lot of pressure at the moment. They should just be working together to try and catch up to Griffin Gardner in front of them. Griffin is 1.8 seconds up the road from those guys, so they could work together to try and catch him. That will certainly help their track position in the end.
Good move though from Knight to get that done, as there's contact between Bradley Ratu and Warren Pickering. Pickering's Fusion Sim Racing Falcon not looking too great. There's definitely contact between he and Bradley Ratu as Ratu come through in the chute between turns 3 and 4. Millen side by side with Stevie Anson coming into turn 4, and Cracknell's going to try and get a spot as well. Ciolak and Burkett also involved in this. This is a great 5-car fight.
Yeah, you've got all sorts of teams. You've actually got 4 different teams all battling for the one bit of racetrack, and it's going to be very interesting to see who comes out on top. You've currently got the ASM car out front, followed by the CMR, and then Evolution Racing Team, and then TTL. So it's all on for the minor positions at the moment, just outside the top 10. So. Oh, that was very wide for McMillan, and he's going to go side by side with Steve Jansen. Steve Jansen's going to try and get the crossback, but now there's a TTL train behind the Evolution Racing car, and they're trying to get him up so they can get by, but Steve Jansen's managed to get on by McMillan, and now Cracknell's going to be looking at possibly trying to get past McMillan as well, and he's going to look up the inside. It's going to be a risky move, doing it at this point.
This is just inviting more team. Oh, there's contact at the back. Burkett getting a bit of a shunt there.
Oh, McMillan!
Oh, there we go. Both of them in the fence.
So McMillan's lost out big time there. And I'll tell you what, Hampstead could jump Burton, and he does.
Yeah,
Hampstead's jumped Burton, so Hampstead now into effective second.
Wow. That's yeah, I think he missed a short field on that one. He's going to try and need to fuel save to the end.
Hampstead's 3-second quicker stop. But we're about to go green for the third time I should say, second restart. Loxton leads the field up into the final corner. And we are green.
There we go.
Oh,
what
Dane Warren!
Dane Warren's in the wall! Dane Warren in the wall. That's race over for him.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, another car. That is huge. That has changed this entire race. Dane Warren trying to get past the slower car, the lap car there. Not quite sure who that was.
Go back and have a look there, Jay. But he will be absolutely gutted. I tell you what.
096,
wow, that's race changing.
Which is that Thomas Freeman.
Yeah.
Wow. Hampstead's now through on Loxton, and Loxton is going to be the meat in the sandwich here because Rizzo wants to get through. Rizzo with the freshest tyres in the field. Loxton with the oldest tyres in the field. I don't think this will take too long. But what this will do will give Hampstead a tiny little bit of breathing room.
Yeah, absolutely. And Rizzo's going to try and get by. He's lining up the pass at the next corner, but Loxton's probably not going to give in. Oh, that was very close to an incident happening between Loxton and Rizzo. But now Rizzo's stuck behind Loxton, and this is going to be absolutely murdering Rizzo. And his tyres, big slide from Loxton there. Very lucky to hold on to the rear, but Rizzo's just losing heaps of time, and now this is bringing Byrne back into this. So we've got another 3-way battle for the lead once again.
Yeah, I tell you what, guys, this is a great battle where you couldn't pick a winner at this point in the race. I tell you what, before you could have said Dane Warren was very fast, but well, with Dane Warren getting tangled up there on that restart, it's opened up the Loxton in the pit lane. So this is probably not. I didn't think this was a good time for him to jump into the pit lane, but he's obviously the man making the calls, so I guess anything can happen.
Looks like Henry King's actually lost it on the exit of turn 2, which is again very easy to do. And Benz's actually had nowhere to go and had to collect Henry King and avoiding action. So big moment there and really unfortunate.
We're talking about two before that incident at turn 2. We've seen plenty of cars do that, including the pace car, famously at Belle Isle this year in the IndyCar Grand Prix. So Taliancic just hit the wall at turn 5 by the time he backed it up, and Grant Caines had nowhere to go but into Taliancic's rear. Go back to this battle you were just talking about, Fonte between McMillan, Jackson, Ross and Steve Jansen. Jansen's just lost a spot to Jordan Ross through turn 3, but McMillan trying to fight his way back through the field after being in the fence very, very heavily in the early stages of this race. Oh, and has to defend again. Jackson almost clipped the rear, and McMillan trying to defend again. He's going to go straight ahead though.
Oh, there we go. It just touches the wall. I think he's got away with not getting any damage, but now he's going to be under pressure from Burton.
Yeah, Burton's closing up at a pretty considerable rate, but we're going to go back to Griffin Gardner and Thomas Hinz because have a look at how close these guys are again. Gardner's doing a great job of just holding Hinds off, isn't he?
Excellent job. He is doing an excellent job. I haven't seen this consistency out of Griffin Gardner before, so no, wonderful job there by him to hold off Thomas Hinds, who is a very experienced sim racer. Here he goes, he's going to pop it. I think he's going to be able to get it done this time, though.
If he can get the power
Or
down.
is he? Yeah, no, he's
done
got it. He's got the lead. He has done it. He's got the lead into the next turn, so well done there on Hinds. And great driving between those guys. To keep it so clean on a circuit like this is a marvellous effort.
So these guys fighting for 24th and 25th, and I wouldn't be surprised if Smith gets through here in the next couple of corners. Brad doing a very, very good job. Oh, throws it up the inside to Smith, but had to use too much curb. He's not going to get it done. Hagel had the run into turn 6, but if Smith can get a great exit out of 6, this huge long run into 7, with the braking zone, with the kink in it. Very, very tough. And have a look at the commitment from Smith. Somehow pulled that up. I don't know how he did, though. But this fight for third is on. Myers defending aggressively.
Oh, Robinson's run wide.
On Hinds through. Knight's going to get him too, is he? No, not quite. So Robinson gone from 4th back to 5th, and we'll see if Hinds can close and pass Brady Myers. Last lap, 1.8 seconds quicker, Hinds over Myers. Across the line with 2 to go. Hinds with a great run. Myers is going to have to defend. Oh, that was close into turn 1.
Well, now Hinds will set up the run out of turn 2. Is it going to be good enough? It's looking like it's pretty good. Myers is going to stay on the inside to defend. And Hinds is going to have to go around the long way around the outside. Is he going to brake late enough and get the job done? Not quite, but Robinson's now coming back into this. He's up the inside, but he's not going to be able to get by Hinds. So now we've got 5 cars, and Gardner's actually back in this. So it's all going off for the final spot on the podium. It could be anyone.
What a fight this is for the last spot on the podium. There are 6 cars in the same shot, all fighting for 3rd position. Griffin Gardner, big moment, just clipped the wall. He's lost a lot of momentum, will come under pressure from Joe Burkett, but here comes Hinds. Chris Robinson's looking to take advantage of this too, because he's trying to get through as well. Big moment though for Brady Myers under brake, somehow pulled it up. What a fight.
It'll be white flag next time by, I believe.
Yep. This will be the
They've
last
only
lap.
got one more lap to try and get it done, and it's going to be all on. They'll be throwing everything at it.
What a fight this has been throughout this race for the podium positions. The podium positions have changed so much in this race. We thought that Burton and Warren would have had it sealed. Those two locked into the first 2 positions. Neither of them are going to finish on the podium. This is the last lap. This is it. This is the last 3 kilometres of Belle Isle for this round. Can Myers hold on? Hinds has passed, but is he able to get it done? Big slide under brakes.
Oh, side by side. He's on the grass as well. He's going to struggle to get the power down, but he'll slot him behind.
Going to get great momentum though, and almost contact.
And now Burkett is in this, so it's an absolute... I don't even know what to say. It's just crazy.
What a fight. We've got 6 cars separated by 1.3 seconds at the moment. Myers, Hinds, Robinson, Knight, Gardner and Burkett all fighting for a podium. Big moment. Here comes Burkett with a dive bomb. And he's going to get the move on Griffin Gardner. No, they're still side by side. Here comes Robinson.
Not quite.
And here comes Knight, going to go through on Robinson. Not quite able to.
They want an intense battle, guys.
Back at the front though, Richard Hampstead, big drift through the final corner. Congratulations, Richard, on picking up his first win for Redback Racing Team. Ross Rizzo will cross the line in second, but Brady Myers might just be able to hold on here. I think he is.
Yeah, it's looking like it's...
What a drive. Well done,
done.
Brady. Hinz will finish 4th. He'll be stoked with that. Robinson will finish 5th. Jacob Knight, great job to finish 6th. Griffin Gardner will probably be disappointed with 7th, but that's a great result. And Burkett in 8th. Well done, guys. That is a great fight. Another fight that is still on. Brian Borg is under pressure from Jordan Ross coming into the final corner, not able to do it. Borg, 47th to 13th in this race.
Wow,
that's
that's
impressive.
Got a car out of fuel on the circuit as well. We've got the 10 car of James Duckworth limping it back to the finish line, but I don't believe he's going to make it home.
Oh, McMillan's struggling to get it to the line. Just makes it after clipping the wall on the final corner.
So McMillan finishes in 19th position. But congratulations to Redback Racing Team and Richard Hampstead jumping in with those that team for this championship. Round 1, last race at Imola, did not go to plan for that team at all. They had an absolute horrible night. Big amount of redemption for those guys with this race tonight. Wow, what a night. Despite all the technical issues we were having, the end of the race made up for it well and truly. We'll run through the race results. Richard Hampstead ends up winning by nearly 7 seconds over Ross Rizzo. But that fight for 3rd position between Myers, Hinz, Robinson, Knight, Gardner and Burkett, that was incredible to watch. Well done, guys. Warren Pickering finishes in 9th and Kyle Stokes rounds out the top 10. th position is Josh Nowak, then 12th, David Kidman. Brian Borg, as we said, what a drive from him to finish in 13th position. Jordan Ross in 14th position. We've got Steve Jansen in 15th, with Reece Keane finishing in 16th position. Brendan Jackson in 17th, Scotty McQueen in 18th. McMillan makes it home in 19th position over Matt Leopardivan in 20th. Then we've got Benjamin Smith, Gary Cooper, Brett Loxton, Brad Hugh. James Duckworth does make it home just in the end in 25th position. Then we go to our lap down drivers of Bentz, Hearn, McKnight, 2 laps down with Henry King. 3 laps down, Wayne Taylor we saw involved in some issues late in the race. Peter Sadler and Craig Jones for CMR team also 3 laps down in 31st and 32nd. Then we've got Grant Cairns, Jake Burton, both 4 laps down. Didn't finish the race. Greg Sharp, Paul Preston, Daniel Williams, Michael Taliantich, Wayne Pendley, Christian Smart, Michael Cracknell, and then Dane Warren. Unfortunate end to his race. Scott O'Keefe, Thomas Freeman, Bradley Ratu, Matt Morris, Brett Gerardis, Matthew Clote, Mitchell Ciolek, Shane Evans, Jake Maloney, Jaden Borg, Jake Blackhall, Scott Clark, Sean Thompson, Mitchell Bales and Zach Best.